Centralia did not see the fire at first. The ground began to warm. Smoke slipped through cracks. In winter, snow melted in strange, uneven patterns. At first, nothing seemed urgent. There were no flames or collapse, no apparent cause. But something was burning. Gas began to collect in enclosed spaces. People felt it before they understood it. Dizziness, nausea, a heaviness with no clear source. The air itself became dangerous to breathe. Then the earth began to fail. In some places, the ground opened without warning. What had started as something small was now moving underneath the town, and nobody knew how far it could go. What burned beneath Centralia had been there for decades. It was a small mining town in Pennsylvania. Coal had built it. For generations, the town depended on what lay beneath its streets, a vast network of mines that powered homes, created jobs, and sustained families. When the mines were abandoned, they were not removed. They were left behind, still connected, running beneath streets, houses, and hospitals. Some passages extended for miles, forming a continuous system beneath the town. The surface above remained unchanged. The town looked stable. Nothing suggested what remained below, but air still flowed through narrow passages, moving from one area to the next, and along their walls, dry coal remained exposed, undisturbed and highly combustible. No one could see how far these connections reached, or what they might carry with them once the heat began to move through them. In 1962, a fire was set to clear a landfill on the edge of town. It was expected to burn out within hours. It didn't. Beneath Centralia, the flames found abandoned mine tunnels laced with exposed coal seams, continuous and impossible to isolate. The fire didn't spread across the surface. It disappeared into the ground. At first, nothing seemed wrong. No explosion, no collapse. Then the heat began to build. Smoke followed. A fine mist escaped through cracks in the asphalt, drifting from basements, rising from places where nothing should burn. The smell came next. Burnt, chemical, persistent. Underground, the fire moved through unmapped tunnels beneath the town. Gas accumulated in the spaces it left behind. Carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. Invisible, lethal. Residents felt it before they understood it. Dizziness, nausea, a growing heaviness with no clear source. The ground began to change, slowly losing structure. In some areas, it gave way, opening fissures that revealed something no one was prepared to see. Fire beneath the surface, burning the earth itself. From those fractures, heat surged upward. Smoke thickened. The boundary between underground and surface was breaking. The fire could not be extinguished, and it was moving closer. Homes were tested for gas. The results confirmed it. Families were told to ventilate, then to monitor, then to leave. Some refused, others left. At first, only a few houses, then a few streets. Soon, entire blocks. Foundations crumbled. Roads warped. Smoke continued to rise from a town that no longer functioned, only emptying. Centralia wasn't destroyed in a single moment. It was abandoned in stages, forced out by something no one could stop. Years passed. The fire never went out. Beneath Centralia, it continued to burn, slow, constant, unreachable. Toxic gases still seep through cracks in the ground. In some areas, smoke rises to this day. The town was condemned. Buildings were demolished. Streets were abandoned. Even the postal code was removed. What remained was not rebuilt. It was erased. Today, only a handful of residents remain. Empty roads stretch through overgrown land. Foundations mark where homes once stood. Warning signs stand where the ground is unstable, where the air is no longer safe. The fire is still there, and it may continue burning for decades, even centuries. Centralia did not collapse in a single event. It faded, slowly, deliberately. A town undone by something that never stopped. Its emptiness, its silence, and the unseen threat beneath the surface would later inspire the world of Silent Hill, where fog and isolation became the true horror. But in Centralia, there was no fiction. Beneath it, the ground is still burning.